What's up guys, and welcome to another track guide. This week we're at the fictional track Pascani Motorpark with the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and this is honestly one of my top 3 favorite combos in sim racing. This track will reward those who are able to dance with the car at the limit and flow through the very contrasting sections the circuit has, and I think the racing will be equally as good, because there are many lines you can take while giving you a similar outcome in lap time. Just reminding you that our lovely YouTube members are getting access to all track guide contents with a 2-day head start compared to their competition. So if you want to become part of that group and support the work that I do, make sure you click the join button, and don't forget to also join my Discord community to get the setups, ghost car, telemetry files, and all of the necessary information you need to schedule a coaching session with me, just like dozens of other LFM drivers have already done. Now let's get into the track guide. Coming into turn 1, place 2 tires over the blue stuff to widen your entry as much as possible, and use this whiteboard as your reference for turn-in. Think about this corner as your preparation for turn 2, so your exit should be as tight as possible to do that properly. There are many ways to take this corner with a similar result. You can either take it in 4th gear carrying momentum like I did here, or you can downshift to 3rd and stay tight around the whole turn, which will be your best bet during a race. What matters most here will be not overslowing excessively and not understeering wide on exit. This is by far one of the most exciting sections on this entire track, and you're going to see why shortly. Our aim through this left-hander is to take it as fast as possible without pushing too far wide before the right-hander, which is the corner that matters most out of this entire section. So if you have to sacrifice a bit of momentum to maintain the correct line, you should do that. The second option is to attack this section at slip angle and be one step ahead of the car at every turn, like you're about to see. That is the difference between proactive driving and reactive driving. After transitioning to the right, start thinking about making the car flow all the way up to the outside curb on exit to open up the line for the final right-hander of this section. Drifting the whole time there not only makes your driving look cool as hell, but it also sets you up in advance for every turn you encounter. It's a very fast and tight section that doesn't give the car enough time for the front end to bite, requiring you to be at a much lower speed to achieve the same line. And for this next corner, since my car is already rotating and pointing to the apex, I can take it flat with almost no scrubbing of the front tires. The fast line through this corner can be very awkward and leave the door open for overtakes during a race, so stick to this line only for quali and when you're alone on track. From about halfway across the track, send the car very deep into the turn for a super exaggerated double apex. What this line mostly accomplishes is a great buildup of speed for the flat out uphill section coming up ahead, and it also condensates the entry and exit phases of the turn without any hesitation and waiting time in between. This is a very interesting hairpin that will create many overtaking opportunities during races. Start braking about a car length before the whiteboard on the outside and try to make your entry very diagonal, because doing that will make the 180-degree angle of this turn become a lot shallower. What that also accomplishes is allow you to easily induce rotation to the car on entry. Being a tight second gear hairpin, you will most likely have oversteer on this turn at one point or another, also because there is a massive bump on exit. So we're going to choose proactively rotating the car on entry to take that bump head on. For this turn, start braking at around 75 meters and do your best to stay off the ABS. We need the rotation at the final part of braking to position the car well for the exit, and if you're not able to get on throttle over the inside curb, that means you are overspeeding into this turn. For the last corner, brake about a car length before the white board and smoothly bring the car into a late apex. You definitely don't want to get on throttle too soon for this corner, because that will cause you to lose insane amounts of time scrubbing the front tires. So that was a lap around Pascani Motorpark with the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and I hope this track guide was helpful to your week of racing in low fuel motorsports. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the hot lap.